Hello dear students, welcome back to the science class. Dear students, in the previous video class, we were studying about the components of food. This is the second lesson of your science subject. Okay, till now we studied some of the major nutrients of food. Yes, dear students, we studied about the carbohydrates. Next, we studied about fats, proteins, then minerals, and we studied about vitamins and about roughage also we studied in detail. Dear students, today now we are going to study about the another important component of a food is that is water. Yes, you all know very well about water and how much it is important to our body. Okay, how much we have to drink the water. Yes, without water we can't survive. Yes, without water can we survive? No, without water we cannot survive. Okay, today in this video class we are going to study about the concept of water. Okay, dear students, I hope you have understood the remaining components of food about carbohydrates, fats, proteins, minerals, vitamins and roughage. These all the concepts I taught you in detail. Okay, let us start with the water. Yes, dear students, what comes in your mind? Water. Okay, about water, you know, it is one of the general concept for you. Yes, some of the important points about water I will be explaining today in this video class. So, with a concentration, you have to listen the class here. Okay, so water makes up almost 70% of our body weight. Yes, dear students, you all are having a body weight. Yes, you all will be checking your weight of the body, correct? Yes, how much your weight is increased or whether it is decreased, you all will be checking day by day. Okay, some of the other, whenever you will get that weight machine, you will be checking your weight. Even in your school also they will check your weight and height. Okay, that weight is there. Now how much weight you are checking in that 70%. How much percent? 70%. Okay, water makes up almost 70% of our body weight. Nothing but whatever the weight it will show, in that 70% is water only in our body. How much percent? 70% is water. In our body there is a 70% of water content is present. Okay, water plays a very important role in the body system. Yes, dear students, it plays a very important role. Yes, do you all know water is very important? We can't survive without water. We need water. Okay, our body needs water. So, it plays a very important role in the body system. Whatever our body is there, for that body, water is one of the essential component. Water is one of the essential, it is one of the essential component. What it is? One of the essential component. So, what they are telling here? Water plays a very important role in the body system. How much percent of our body is covered with the water? 70%. Okay. The next point we will study about water here is it transports food, waste, chemicals and gases through the body. Yes, then what is the function of water? What it do? Water, it transports the food waste. Okay, we are consuming the food daily. Yes, you all are having the food daily. Your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, you are having daily. Okay, some of the food waste also will be present in our body. Some of the food waste is also present in our body and some of the chemicals also and even gases. So, it transport with the help of this water. Okay, who will transport this all waste? Water only. The water transports food waste, chemicals and gases through the body. In the digestive system, water helps to break down the food here. Dear students, whatever the food we are eating, okay, sometimes that food will be in a solid form, okay, some will be in a liquid form, correct? Whatever we are consuming the solid food, it has to be digested. Then where the digestion will takes place? The digestion will takes place in a digestive system. Yes, in our body we are having a digestive system. Okay, what in digestive system what happens? The digestion process will takes place. In the digestive system, digestion of food takes place. Whatever the food we are eating, okay, that should be get digestion here. So digestion of food is done where? Digestion of food is done in a digestive system. It is present in our body. This system, digestive system, is present in our body. It is. So what they are telling here, in the digestive system, water helps to break down the food. Yes, whatever the food we have taken in the form of solid, it has to be broken into small pieces. It should be, okay, digested. So how it will break down? Okay, with the help of water. Yes, dear students, one example I will give. Yes, whenever you are grinding something, yes, you are using a grinder. If you want to grind something, okay, grinder we call for that one. You will put some of the, okay, solid material, and if you want to make that paste, what you are putting? You are putting a water, so that it will become a completely grind. Okay, in the same form, here also in our body, in the digestive system, okay, water, with the help of water, the food is digested here. The food is there, the food will break down here. Okay, next, water removes waste from the body in the form of urine and sweat. Then the main function of water here is it removes the waste. Yes, in our body, okay, whatever the food we are eating, it is digested, and some food is waste food, and some is, it will be good for our health here. So water removes waste from the body. What does the water make? It will remove the waste from the body in the form of urine and sweat here. How the waste is removed from the human body? In the form of urine and sweat. Water is removed, okay, water removes the waste from the body in the form of urine and sweat. Yes, you all know, yes, even you all will go for the urine, and even whenever you are playing, whenever you are doing some work, you all will get a sweat. Okay, you all will get what? Sweat you all will get. Sweat is nothing but bevar bartada namag. Yes, whenever we do the more work, whenever we will play, okay, whenever we walk for a long, okay, route, that time we will get the sweat here. Nothing but that is a waste. That waste, it is removed in the form of what? In the form of urine and sweat here. Sweat also helps the body to stay cool. Yes, dear students, if you get a sweat, then your body will be cool. Every day, okay, every day our body lose water in the form of urine and sweat. Yes, we are going for the urine. Okay, so the whatever the waste is there, it will go in the form of urine. How it will go? In the form of urine and sweat. Whatever the waste is present in our body, that it is put out. How it will come out? In the form of urine and sweat. In the form of urine and sweat, the waste is removed from our body. How the waste is removed from our body? Our waste is removed from our body in the form of urine and sweat. Okay, if the sweat comes out, then our body will stay cool here. The next point we will see here, we also lose water as water vapor when we breathe out. Okay, see dear students, even we will lose water. One type, how we are going to lose the water? One is a sweat, one is a urine. The another one is a here, when we breathe. Dear students, one example I will tell you. So you stand in front of the mirror and you just breathe out. Just what you have to do, you have to breathe out. Mirror mundinta. Next, what happens? We lose water as a water vapor when we breathe out here. When you breathe out, okay, the water vapors will come. You can observe that water vapors, just you breathe out in front of the mirror. Okay, you can, on the mirror you can observe the water vapors. The water vapors will come and attach to that mirror here. That is a water vapor we will call. Okay, we lose water as a water vapor when we breathe out. When we are breathing out, we will lose the water. Okay, the waste is removed from our body in the form of urine and sweat. In these forms, water is removed from our body. About half of this water is replenished by the water in the food we eat. About half of this water is replenished, is nothing but here fill. Yes, we will fill the water bottle. In the same manner how our body will get the water. What is the meaning of here? To fill. Filling. Okay. So about half of this water is filled by the water in the food we eat. Whatever the food we are eating, in that also some kind of water is present. The other half is replenished when we drink liquids. Yes, we are drinking some of the liquids. In that also the water is present. When we drink liquids, even we will consume, in that water is present and it will fill to our body here. I hope you are understanding the concept of water. We need to drink about 8 glasses of water every day to stay healthy. Very important point, dear students, you have to remember. How many glasses of water we have to drink? We have to drink 8 glasses of water. And from today onwards, even you all should follow this one. You have to drink at least 8 glasses of water per day. Per day, how many glasses of water you have to drink? You have to drink 8 glasses of water. If you drink 8 glasses of water, then what it will happen? You will stay healthy. What it makes? Our body will be healthy. Dear students, follow this one properly. So, if you want to stay healthy, what you have to do? You have to drink compulsory 8 glasses of water. I hope you all will follow this one. Okay. Water does not provide any energy. Dear students, as you all know, water is very important for our surviving, but it will not give any energy to our body. Remember, water doesn't give energy to our body. If a person loses too much water, for example, when the person will lose the water from his body, can you think when person will lose his water? For example, they have given here, while playing. Yes, when you will play, sweat will come out in the form of water only. Yes, when you play, when you are playing or working in the hot sun, his or her body gets dehydrated. Dehydrated meaning here is nothing but all the water present in our body, it will come in the form of sweat or urine. Okay, if complete water is removed from our body, then our body gets dehydrated. Nothing but there is a scarcity of water in our body. What you have to tell? There is a less amount of water is there in our body. So your body has got dehydrated. If a person loses too much water, see dear students, when we will lose too much amount of water from our body, nothing but our body gets dehydration. Dehydration is nothing but there is a less amount of water in our body. So our body has less water in our body. So our body has got dehydrated here. Okay, when playing also, when you are working in a hot sun, that time your body will get dehydrated. So you have to drink more amount of water. This causes the blood to become thicker. Yes, when your body gets dehydrated, then what happens? That time your blood, okay, the blood is present in our body. Yes, it becomes thick here and its movement in the blood is slowed down. Okay, whatever the movement of blood is there, it will become slow here. When it becomes slow, when your body is dehydrated. When your body is dehydrated, okay, when your body is dehydrated, what happens? Your blood becomes thick. Your blood becomes thick. Okay, after thickening, then it becomes, the movement will become slow. whatever the movement of blood is there in our body, it becomes slow. After that, what happens? This causes a severe pain and cramps in the muscles. Nothing but if there is a dehydration, then your blood will become a thick and the movement of the blood becomes slow in your body. Then you all will get a pain in your body. The severe pain, heavy pain. Severe is heavy pain and the cramps in your muscles. Okay, you all get a cramps in your muscles here. I hope you understood what happens when your body will become dehydrated. Okay, if your body becomes dehydrated, then the blood becomes thicker. If the blood becomes thicker, then the movement of the blood becomes slow here. The movement will be fast in our body. But if your body gets dehydrated, then blood becomes thick and the movement of the blood also will be slow. Then you will get a severe pain in your body. This is all about the importance of water. Then what happens if there is a less amount of water in our body? So here they have given one. Do you know? Water is essential for life. Yes, you all know it is very essential. It is made up of hydrogen and oxygen. Dear students, in your previous classes I taught water, H2O. H stands for hydrogen. Okay, H stands for hydrogen and O stands for oxygen. Water is made up of 2 atoms of hydrogen, 1 atom of oxygen. How water is made up of? 2 atoms of hydrogen, 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen together forms a water. Water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen. How water is made up of? Water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen. This point you have to remember. Okay, this all about the, do you know they have given here, you have to read it. Just we'll go through once. It also contains minerals like a sodium and potassium. Okay, in a water which minerals are present? In a water minerals, which minerals are present? Sodium and, once again, sodium and potassium minerals are present. It is the major components of our body. Water forms about 75% of our body weight. Of an infant, 70%. This is about adult and this is about infants. Okay. Water is an essential component of all the cells and tissues. It is the medium of all body fluids including blood, saliva, digestive juices, urine and sweat. It plays an important role in the regulation of the body temperature. Okay, it distributes the heat produced in the body by burning carbohydrates. Water dissolves a variety of substances including all the products of digestion and carries them to various parts of the body with the help of the blood. Water helps the blood go down the digestive tract. It helps the joints to move smoothly. This is some of the points they are given. Just go through once. And all the points today, whatever I taught, you had to read it. So here is the homework. Write the given difficult words 5 times in your rough book. Okay, dear students, I have sent the first lesson question answers exercise part in a PDF form that you complete, and here some of the important words I am given, difficult words, you write this in a rough book. Roughage, transports, digestive system, chemicals, sweat, dehydrated, constipation, cramps, muscles, movement. These are some of the difficult words I have chosen. Okay, read and write 5 times in your rough book and complete the first lesson question answers. Afterwards, I will send the long answers that also you have to write. In the next video class, again we will continue with this lesson. Till that, have a nice day. Thank you.